Hi, I'm Hannah.
And I'm Brittany.
And our podcast is
Yeah, No Thanks.
Here's why we think we would be the perfect fit to pair with iHeartRadio.
There are plenty of women out there going through rejection, heartbreak, and just a lot of life changes, especially in 2020, that are looking for an outlet to hear about similar stories and just to know that they're not alone.
We're not just your typical blonde and brunette best friend podcast talking about sex and guys. It's just more important for us to have a voice that shares facts, stories, and our opinions on humanitarian and political views. You're probably wondering what the story is between us.
Well, it's actually a funny story.
I have a 6-year-old with my ex. Our relationship didn't work out. He actually started dating Brittany, and honestly, I did not like you at first.
Yeah, and then after a couple years in the relationship, Hannah reached out to me to let me know that he had been cheating on me, and it was then that we decided it was time for us to pick the same team.
The obvious team against cheaters and liars.
Yes, and honestly, I would have never thought that we'd ended up here and be this close.
No, absolutely not. Now we're able to share our unique dynamic of becoming friends with a baby daddy's ex.
Yeah, and now we're best friends.
Literally best, when we say best friends, literally best friends. But you're probably wondering what Yeah, No Thanks even stands for.
It's essentially our slogan you can slap on any inconvenience that comes your way in life.
Any woman knows a situation when a guy tells you to smile more, buys you a drink, and you don't want to be a bitch, but you just want to say, yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. The epitome of thanks but no thanks. You say it with a smile on your face, but in your head you're thinking, fuck off. And with our future podcasts, of course, we're going to be talking about some of your typical topics like sex, cheaters, and shady bitches. But we also think what a lot of podcasts are missing is the topics of substance that are really relevant. We want to talk about racism, the inequality, the continuous battle of inequality that women face daily, and what we could really be doing to make a difference.
It's important for us to share that pretty girls actually do have great ideas, strong views. We care about others, bringing up other women and reminding women it's 100% okay to be confident in your sexuality.
And of course, there's plenty of sex and hoe stories to go around to keep the audience entertained.
Yes. Our audience would be geared towards 18 up to 40 years young. Men are also going to want to listen when they hear what we have to say as far as what women really think and act. We can also speak to the demographics of women who co-parent with exes, say the ex's girlfriend or wife, because obviously we've done it and we made it work better than most.
And once men hear we'll be sharing sex stories and our real perspectives of women's logic and what we really think about them, they're going to want to listen and take notes.
Of course, women are going to want to tune in, and men, for the funny stories and banter. But we're also going to make ourselves relatable to almost every situation that women have already gone through.
We want our audience to realize it's okay to be outspoken with your political views, to stand up for what you feel is right, and to be perfectly confident in your own body, to embrace your sexuality without being ashamed.
Nope. We want people to hear our stories, whether you need motivation to get through that day, or you just want to laugh your asses off at our tragic yet hilarious lives that we have created for ourselves.
Yep. And so Hannah and I kind of have a tradition that we do at the end of the day by stating what we are grateful for.
Sometimes it's super serious and real, or sometimes it's super sarcastic and lighthearted.
Yep, but today we are grateful for the opportunity to speak to all of you at iHeartRadio and share our passion project. And we can't wait to hear from you and to work on this venture together in the future.
Yes.